It's a good saw blade for sawing veneers. It's got a curved bottom on the, or curved saw blade on both top and bottom, so that you know that the point that is contacting the material is always the tangent of this curve. So you always have good contact when you're drawing it across. The problem is that it's designed for veneers. So the saw was never really meant to cut through anything super thick. And I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm going to try and get as close as I can here. The teeth of the saw are actually beveled on one side. This is the bevel side, and they're flush on this side. And you can actually see where it was honed on the back side. So what happens is that as I'm drawing this across the fretboard here, I can't go very deep because this, the teeth are only doing the cutting down here. Well, they're only cutting the thickness of the teeth and not the thickness of the saw body itself. So after a certain amount of time, I'll just get a bunch of heat buildup on my blade instead of actually cutting any wood with it. So I'm going to try one thing, and if that doesn't work, I'm headed to the woodworking store to buy probably a Japanese style dovetail saw or something. This is my dovetail saw, or not my dovetail saw, but this is my little handheld saw here, and it's flat on the bottom, and the handle will prevent me from actually being able to saw that properly. Although it's the right thickness because the teeth and the thickness of the blade are the same. So I'm going to try and chisel this off now, and I don't know, maybe I won't do that. That really sounds like a bad idea. I think I'll just go to Woodcraft and buy myself a new saw blade.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Okay, here it is. My brand new saw. If this doesn't work, then I have a brand new router bit that I can try. But I don't want to use this if I can avoid it. Now it'll work. I totally dodged a bullet on that one. I think this turned out as good as I could have expected it. The sides are nice and flush with the neck, and you really can't tell unless you look really close. You know, I thought maybe it was going to be really noticeable, but I was really focusing on that area, and when you kind of step back and take a look at the whole thing, it really doesn't show up that much. So I'm quite pleased with the way that it turned out. Certainly will not be making that mistake when it comes to number 2, if it comes to number 2. So I think what I'm going to do is call it a night.